Hey, welcome guys to my commentary series. My name is Fish, aka Fish in a Barrel. You can call me Aaron if you'd really like to. And I'm going to be doing a little commentary series on Team Fortress 2 because I love this game and I definitely think more people should play it. It's probably one of the most underrated PC shooters currently out, especially in a market that's flooded with things like Call of Duty and all those doohickeys of various sorts. But anyway, today I'm playing a little bit of Spy on Mountain Lab. You might actually remember this map because it's actually the just a reskin of the Halloween map that came out not too long ago. And as you can see, I'm working around here doing some backstabs, just killed a demo man off, and his sniper friend seems to have caught on to the fact there's a spy around. So I figured I'd follow him in here, and unfortunately he figured me out. But I was able to back out of the situation, which is one of the things you have to learn as Spy. If you're in a fight that you will not win, don't go for it. And at best, pull out your revolver. Don't go for a face stab. It's not gentlemanly. It's certainly not classy. So I get a stab here. Get a few fail stabs on that soldier. And then get caught on fire and run desperately to this health pack, which fortunately was there and could extinguish the flames pretty quickly. So right now I'm just heading back, hoping that the team will clump up like this. Unfortunately, the medic drops off to the right, so I go for the stab on the soldier, get this heavy, and the scout backs off, so I jump down. Now I just want to bide my time for a little bit. And this demo finally just turns his back and chills out for a sec, which is what you need. You need those guys to just, just relax. Relax and let me jab this very sharp knife into your back. It's really the best thing for both of us. Unfortunately, the soldier figures out, so I'm like, I'm out here. Peace. I got stuff to do. Like, hide over in this corner for a little bit and let my cloak recharge. But no, I got a little bit of time here. I just want to talk to you guys and say hello and welcome. I've been playing TF2 for quite a while now, and, oh, this is the part where I died. Because I was being a little bit greedy, trying to stab peoples. But I've been playing TF2 for probably, I guess, 2.5 years now. I'm in a small clan. It's not like a skill-based, elite, competitive clan. We just run a group of servers, the TF2 newbies only servers, which are really awesome because it's a great community. It doesn't just have noobs. I'm not just going out there to pwn the little kids. We actually have a really diverse group of players, which makes playing all the more fun and challenging. We have everything from the really new kids to like some nice, pretty top tier players. People that play in clan matches, competitive scrims, and everything. And I'm just in the middle there. I don't claim to be the world's greatest at Team Fortress. I just enjoy the game and I play it quite a bit. So yeah, I definitely want to get your takes on this game and how we as a community can improve it. I think Valve's done a really great job so far of listening to people and really getting like top-notch ideas into the game. Not only ideas, but also allowing a lot of mappers and modders to go about their business and make great stuff for the game, and then have that implemented is amazing. Actually, one of my friends on the server and one of my fellow admins made one of the items that got implemented to TF2. Any of you guys have the Whiskered Gent out there, you can thank my fellow admin friend Barlin for that. Oh, and as you see, I got a nice little kill on that medic who was chasing me down. So let's jump back into the gameplay. I'm going in to spawn, getting some health. Spy is an interesting class because you really have to play your role and let things kind of go about at their own pace. Like right there, I let that heavy take care of the guy in there, so I didn't have to deal with jumping across spam and all that. So sometimes you have to let other classes work around you and really find your niche while you're playing. You're not the main killer. But here I got a nice little present of this soldier who's low health. I was gonna wait till he comes out and backstab him, but he turns to the side, so I figured I can go for the regular stab, and I knock him out because I noticed that he had really low health going into that room. The nice thing about Spy is that you can definitely judge what type of situations you want to find yourself in and use that to your advantage. One of the key things about Spy is to always be a vulture. You'll see a little bit later in this video, I do a nice job of that with some pistol sniping, revolver sniping. Just looking for people that have low health, and when you can, knock them out with like either a quick stab or a couple shots from your revolver will definitely do it, especially if they're low health. And as you can see, I'm also playing around my team, working where I can to, clean up guys that might be a problem. So this is the part where I tend to chill out for a little bit. I need to be a little bit stealthy, but I need to also regain my cloak. So I go over into this corner, and I kind of hang out. And as you see, the video goes black for a sec. I guess that's just a weird problem with the program I'm using. This is my first time doing this, so I'm trying to get everything set up and really figure out what works best. But if you guys have any comments or tips on how to really put together a good video, what programs to use, send them my way. That would be really helpful at this point. So as you can see, I'm peeking out here, trying to figure out what I can do with this sentry and this engineer. But I go up here to get a better vantage point on it. And the first thing I would love to, if I could, just pistol the hell out of the sentry. But I do try that. Try some quick revolvering, and the engineer's not having that. So I'm like, screw it. And rather than dealing with this whole situation where you have an engineer at a higher angle than everybody, you have people coming out of the teleport, I figured, hey, I'm going to be a sneaky spy. I'm going to be a real gentleman spy, and I'm going to do the worst thing possible, and that's go all the way to the back of their line and get the teleporter from back there. Because that distracts the engineer, and will actually free me up later to go back and deal with all that stuff without him actually, being there. Why cause unnecessary controversy is what I say when I play Spy. Let me just do my thing. I'll leave you alone. You leave me alone. And by me leaving you alone, it means destroying your stuff, stabbing you in the back, So I put the sapper on there, but I also shoot it just so I can get the constant damage on the sapper. Oh, and he jumps past and does not even notice me. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he thought I was someone on his team that was going because the sentry was sapped. Anyway, I go up here and I sap the other side. Also take down this gun, because that was being a problem. But yeah, I also remember going back, I revolver the sentry just so I could damage it enough before he repaired it. Kind of one of the things I usually go for. And then I go back up to my little hiding roost. And I notice this guy who has very low health, and I felt bad, but I revolver him just as he goes for the health back. It's actually funny, I think his teammate picked the health back before he got there, and then I added injury and death to insult by actually shooting him before he gets there. And then I get a nice little revolver kill on that soldier. And I work my way back around to my team. See how they're doing, check up on everybody. Because, I love everybody. I'm a caring person. Like that.
I'm so lost.
I can't remember who that was over the mic that was just complaining. I don't know how he could be lost, though. We played this map to death, well, the Halloween version of it, for so long that I literally lost it. But I'm a little bit sad because we don't have Mountain Lab on our server rotation currently. It's kind of a fun map. It's interesting to say the least. Oh, and here's a pyro. I go in for the backstab at this point, but correct me if I'm wrong, but is that a fail stab? Did the game just not register for me? But rather than getting in a panicked fight with a pyro at close range, I just decide I'll drop off and the world will take care of him. I don't need to get every kill in the world. I can just fool it out. Spy, you have to be relaxed. You have to chill with it. It's really the main point. So here my team's actually working in, and I figured I'll work my way back, but I'll need to gather a little bit cloak first. Oh, but I noticed there's a demo up there, so I jump through the window. I try to follow up on this medic, but I'm like, he's veering too hard, so I'll take the demo. And then I notice all these people, and I get a little bit flustered, but I get heavy out of it, which is nice. And then take a health pack. And to top it off, where do I go now? Oh, I go back to spawn here, because I notice they do have a teleport up, and I want to keep those down. It's essential that I slow down the enemy team, because, quite frankly, games have been won or lost because of teleporters, and I can't. It's even hard for me to remember. There was a time, back in the land before time, eons and eons ago, where there was actually only level 1 teleporters. So I remember this, and it's kind of interesting to see how teleporters and teleport speeds definitely play into how teams win and lose games. So I go back, I sap a few of their teleports. They had another one, but that wasn't even up at the time. And then I was gonna go stab that other spy, but the heavy noticed me, so I back off. And I make my way around here. And I get a nice stab on this engineer. Stab his gun. But I don't notice there's actually a smaller gun over there. I eventually will go down there and sap that. So I sap that. And then I was going to go stab the medic, but my medic goes after him. And I'm like, I'll try my best to end that little fight between you two. Finish him off, get a nice little domination on the medic, and work my way back again. Engineer notices I was definitely a spy there, so I hide under the staircase. It's a nice little area if you need like a quick escape. Pick up this pyro, and work my way back to the team again. So spy is definitely all about an ebb and flow, staying behind their line, working your way back to your team when you need to, especially when they're pushing out. That way they can really pick up some of the heavier things, distract people, and you can go out there and go back to your backstabbing once they're distracted. So I think this is nearing the end of the game. So yeah, like I said, this is my first time doing a commentary. It's not live. I try to record beforehand and then actually record it again in Fraps. So I do a demo first and then I record it in Fraps. But if I could get your input, that would be great. I definitely want to try to keep up with this. It's a nice little outlet, especially while I'm in grad school. And I'd definitely like to do this more. Maybe put some videos up on Machinima and everything. And yeah, so hit me up. Play TF2. Visit my clan servers, the TF2 Newbies Only servers. They're great. You'll find a huge community. We have like 4 or 5 servers at this point. Yeah, and this is Fish, guys. I guess I'll talk to you guys another day. Peace.